the stream tonight. So, welcome everybody to tonight's session. It's part 3 of the Sarge Nostalgia Pack, as I've come to call it. Basically, we're just going down a small tour of games that I played as a kid, and tonight's feature is one of my personal favorites that I played as a kid, Wario Land II. And this one is truly a throwback for me. This is one of the things I can recall spending the most amount of time playing when I was a kid. Small hands, direction pad, BA, start and select. Select basically useless. And I guess it has been a handful of years. I have played this, I want to say I've given it a run sometime in the last decade, but there could be a lot of segments that I might not actually be able to recall. We'll see what happens as we get going. Cornelia Plant sent me here. I'm gonna circle with her. Literally told, yeah. Hi YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, gotta get all caught up and everything. So we're ready to get this thing going. Gonna be 2 a.m. and Randy's gonna hear Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man ad keeps coming. Oh. You running the show till 2? I see how you are. That's awesome. Planning on pulling a late nighter? Who's got work tomorrow? I don't. I don't have work tomorrow because I work Monday to Friday. Super excited to just sleep in, enjoy my weekend, and hallelujah for that. Alright, so the story of Wario Land 2 goes a little something like this. Wario is enjoying his little castle, his little estate. His little munchkins sneak in, steal his money, flood his castle, big deal. And on top of that, they throw in this nasty alarm clock. That'd get pretty grating pretty quickly. Can't say I would blame Wario for being a little disturbed by this. That's right. Can we go to Disney? I mean, you're welcome to join. You're absolutely welcome to join. It's us and my my family. But absolutely, come on in. Who asked for the Simpsons sequel movie? Nobody did. I don't know that I've ever actually seen the Simpsons movie. I might be wrong. I might have. That'd be amazing. It would be a pretty awesome time for sure. All right, Chapter 1, The Noisy Morning. Story 1, Turn off the alarm clock. We got Wario here. He's gonna have a super great time with that alarm clock. I gotta figure out which buttons do what. Oh, what the? Okay, I'm supposed to be able to actually jump here. Wow, okay. Something is wrong with the input for the control on this, sadly. Does anyone have a cool alarm sound for when they set one? I'm gonna set mine to this just to annoy everybody in the household. It seems that we're actually having a directional input problem, so if you bear with me a few minutes while we figure out the control problems. Alright, sorry for those delays, everybody. It looks like we're finally on task here. Yeah, we just needed to map the controller. I think it's strange that remapping is was so necessary, but we got it figured out. And now we're on our way. And so there are all these like little secret compartments full of coins, and I don't really remember what collecting a lot of coins is going to do for us long term. I can't remember if there was stuff that we needed to buy with it. One day I'm gonna remember eventually. So is there anybody in my chat that actually played this? I think Scorns has played this one. If she's in the chat. Neat, you've played this one? Awesome. Oh yeah, I think we were talking about that recently in one of our chats that we were having. Oop. Yeah, it's been like forever. The thing is like I kind of want to see if my kid would enjoy this one. I have the well, I bought this one on my Game Boy. Or we're talking about this game still. I'm just wondering who all has played this one. So, yeah, but I used to play this one Game Boy long time ago, and I was just thinking I bought this on my Game Boy, or not on my Game Boy, on my DS. Bought this one on the DS a very long time ago. What is here that we could stand to benefit from being flat for? Nothing? Is it just a show of the mechanic, I suppose? I mean, it's an old game for all I know. There's all sorts of things like that in here. I bought it on my 3DS as a virtual console title like a long time ago. And, yeah, I wonder if I put this in DLC's hands if he would play it. There is one down the road, though, that I'm very excited to showcase for you, Neat. And that's the Bomberman tournament. So I talked about it with you before. You'd mentioned that you haven't... oh, that's what the coins are for. Right. Okay. We gotta try and complete these games. That's what it was for. So, yeah. Bomberman Tournament is a Game Boy Advance game. I don't remember when I picked that one up, but I thoroughly enjoy it, so... Okay, this unlocks treasures. Alright, and you just gotta be able to pick the right one. I didn't see where it was. Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. It's a favorite for sure. Yeah, in Bomberman Tournament, you can fuse characters that you collect. Kind of like Pokemon, but they fuse together, and they're called Carabons. And when you fuse them together, it combines unique powers together, and you use those in order to be able to finish the game. It's so fun. Or at least it was fun when I was a kid. I guess my my definition of fun might not be the same anymore, but I have a recollection of it being really fun. We're gonna have to bust out the GameCube to do that one. Yeah, there's like a good slew of these Wario games, and I only ever played Wario Lands 2, 3, and 4. I have never played the first one. I don't even know if I can get the first one, or where I would get the first one. Suppose that there's got to be a ROM somewhere for it, but I wouldn't even know what to do in that, honestly. What I think is extraordinarily dumb is that they actually have the third one in the Game Boy Classics. Take that punk out. We're done. Roll the credits. Oh, right. We gotta play all these games, too. There's like an extra map we earn from doing these too. I'm looking forward to not having the ringing in my ears anymore. Save complete. One noisy morning, turn off the giant faucet. Basically, we're just going through our castle now and doing our best to try and undo the disarray that was caused. Played this one ages ago. It's definitely a vibe, isn't it? Oh, looks like this one we actually do need to light on fire. Go ahead, give me your best shot. Some of the mechanics of this one, just really comical, weird stuff, and I think that's really what's interesting about Wario. Very different from Mario in the fact that the comedic approach to everything Wario just gets kind of weirder from game to game. Like, I've actually never played any of the WarioWare games, but from what I've seen of them, it looks like they turn into quite the trip. Trying to see if there's a way to actually get up there, but we might just call that. Here we go. Oop. I keep getting my buttons crossed. There we go. This game, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Memory overload from Gameboy Color days. Yeah, surprisingly, as into Pokemon as I've been, I've actually never played any of the originals. I came in at on Gold and Silver, and continued on through Gen... I've played all of them through Gen... I guess 6, 7? I haven't finished 7. Found some extra coins. Why, Wario, why do you have a giant faucet in your castle that just floods your castle? I kind of feel like I need to know. They found Bowser's secret stash! Hey, it's not nearly as embarrassing as Princess Peach's secret stash. I'll have you know. 'Cause we found that too. Story 3. Let the water out. Alright, so the place is still flooded, but we need to let the water out. Okay. Miss the Game Boy. I mean, who doesn't miss the Game Boy? Honestly, this is a simple time in gaming. Never had the opportunity to experience the Advance or SP generation since my phase in Nintendo started to thin out. Now, there's a lot of reasons to be involved with the Nintendo scene. I know that a lot of people have a lot of gripes and complaints against Nintendo for a lot of their business decisions, but the way I see it, you don't like it enough, yeah, probably don't invest in Nintendo, but there's a lot of reasons too. Oh, damn it. Got myself nabbed! Again. Not sure what these go to. Can't go this way until the water's drained. Okay. Water level up. Alright, is this going to be the minigame then? So many coins to collect! Get all the coins! Pretty sure that this is where that minigame is at. Alright. I used to be fast enough that I could do that on hard difficulty. I don't know if I could get away with that now, but... It's the unfortunate thing is that I feel like my reflexes are definitely slower than they used to be. Which is funny because I also have gotten more confident as a gamer in playing things like Dark Souls, so... I guess anticipation skills are better now than my reflexes are. This is gonna lead us out. Yes. Get the map! Get the map, get the map, get the map! Brother was purely Nintendo, I was PlayStation. We were completely different from gaming tastes back then, but I'll always treasure N64, SNES, and GameCube the most. Those are all some very solid eras of gaming. Alright, go down to the cellar. Start the level, get crushed. As one does. Get rehydrated, because that makes total sense. Hydrate and posture check. Appreciate it, Scorns. I'll put the arms down, I suppose. WarioWare games are a must-play. I don't have any experience in WarioWare. I have played the Wario Land 2, 3, 4, and Wario World. That's been my experience with Wario. Which is funny because Wario has notoriously been one of my favorite characters in the Mario universe. I don't know why leaving the last 2 coins is going to be a problem for me, but brain says, go get the last 2 coins, do it! It's the completionist in me. I feel like we've missed something up here as well. Oh yeah, look at this little hall up here. No! No! There we go. What would you say it is about the WarioWare games that that makes them must-plays? I'm genuinely curious here. There we go. There's a lot of dissonant note usage in the score for this game. Let me go. Get yourself squished. Alright, so there's the exit. I think the next level is a boss, if I'm not mistaken. Primarily decent in their own retrospect because every game features incredibly fast-paced, unpredictable micro-games, test quick reflexes and problem-solving, niche and charming cast of characters. I think this is where we need to be at. Perfect. An innovative use of Nintendo hardware like the Wii Remote or DS touchscreen, and challenges are unpredictable that the gamer never knows to a constantly fresh and engaging experience. That's interesting. I guess I might need to take a closer look into that then. Alright. What do we got? We got the duck pirate. There we have it. One more level down. Gets all the coins. Popular due to its charming and quirky character designs, the uniqueness factor at the time they were released also is one thing to add. Fair enough. Is this a 4 or is it a... I think it's a 5. Take that, IGN. Pick number 3! Defeat the giant snake. Zombies. Oh. Get one of the good coins. Oh, this is the exit. Cranberries reference detected! That's right. Sarge went there. Gets the big money. I had you on tabbed. I made some white cheddar based mac and cheese, Polish sausage. That sounds delightful. How'd it turn out? Pass me a plate, or I'm coming over. Delicious status achieved. This is literally going to be a showcase of my my OCD as a completionist right here. Get every freaking coin I possibly can. Because passing this one is going to just drive me nuts. Ooh. Didn't realize that there was going to be a little alcove over there. I need to try and make a command that will give a list of games that are going to come up in the Nostalgia Pack. I'm gonna try and remember to do that soon. Mac and cheese is a godsend food. I'll die on a hill. Die on a hill upon that. Yes, I just mentioned mental cruelty. Deal with it, bub. Hey, was I complaining? Oh, it's the other one. I vote Frogger! I'm not sure when we're gonna get to Frogger. I'm just kind of going down the list of things as I recall them. Tonight could have just as easily been Kirby Block Ball, but I didn't have a ROM already downloaded for that, and I didn't want to take the time out to find one. Gets a glove. Alright, we're done here. Time to defeat a giant snake. Whoa. Hang on. Almost missed some more coins. That'd have been bad. Got a nostalgia pack here at home, son. It's called Being a Commander. Oh. There we go. Snack! Bait the snack. We need only jump on its head a handful of times. Play the game! Snakes on a plane. We're banning snakes on a plane. Rip to the snakes that were on the plane. Could be a 3, could be an 8, could be a 9 still. It could be a... I have no idea. It's a 9. To 69. So, Rar and Neat, if you guys are still here, how has work been going for you guys? Not our money! The money is gone! We had the snake in front of the money! And these goobers hauling it off! And they say, oh no! Wario's on us! read that as money. Next you know, it'll be 9,000. We're upsetting the chicken. We know from Zelda what will happen when you upset a chicken. Chapter 2. SS Teacup. Story 1. Return the hen to her nest. Easy peasy. This is Wario's most important prized hen. Ow. And already the game teaches you that we should have trust issues. Better and better each day. That's good. I'm glad that things are settling in for you at work, because it really kind of sucks when things just aren't going well at work, you know? No, our good old Orange Commander-in-Chief has made a determination that federal employees are should only be able to receive 1% increase with our annual appraisal. The default to keep up with the rising inflation this last year was actually so the default would have actually been a 25% raise. That's how bad we're struggling right now. It would have defaulted up to 25, and basically that breaks down to almost an extra, like, it's almost an extra $6 an hour for me that I would have gotten extra. Alas, I will have to suffer through the economy in the current pay grade that I'm in. I think we need to get in there. You got a few people into drama, huh? It's a hard thing because it's like, on one hand, you don't want to get involved, right? You don't want to deal with people when they're being dramatic. It's not fun. It's not professional. It just kind of opens up a gateway to potentially really rotten time in your work life. But on the other hand, sometimes people's problems can be pretty entertaining. Especially when people are honestly making their own problems and just not realizing it. Mess with the chicken, you get the tenders. About to say, we pick this one up. It's a big old heifer, and it won't go down just from smacking it in the face. Soundtrack really is a groove, ain't it, Scorns? Gonna have to get the timing on this one right. Damn it. Alan Givens, welcome in. If I were a villain, I would have the ability to make lines in rides be 15 minutes longer. Like a true villain. No, not the extend line wait. I've stood in some pretty gnarly lines. We went to Disney World this last, January. And, we actually waited through the line for Tron for, like, 2 hours. We did that twice. Such a good ride. It was so worth it. That is a pretty diabolical superpower. Oh dear. I didn't see where it was. There it is. Wow, we played the game and all we got was this old stinky boot. Damn. I suppose that this would actually go a lot more quickly if we didn't screw around trying to collect all the treasure and everything, too. So I waited about the same for Magic Mountain as a kid. It's well worth the experience. Some things are just worth the wait. Alright, we got the hen back. Still not sure if it's a 5 or if it's a 6. It's a 5. Sometimes waiting around to find out if we can just get the right piece, just for it to not unlock. Use up all the coins in the process, but it's fine. It's fine. Now saving. Keep power on. Save complete. Story 2. Escape from the woods. Oh, is this the one where you get stung by the bees? Ooh. Oh, we get dizzy, too. Dizzy. Pronunciation, dizzy. Ugh. Saving did its job, so we didn't have to. Scorns, you've been working on your own nostalgia playthrough, right? You've been doing Resident Evil pretty much same as Neat. Which I think that's pretty cool. Both of you going hard on the OG Resident Evil games. damn it. Not today, ads. I'm subbed. The ultimate way to beat the ads. 4 sheezies. Nope. I don't want none. Oh. Break every brick, get every coin. This is the way. This is simply the way. Oh, damn it. Ugh. See, how do we get out of this? So, the story is that he's, like, drunk, or is he just dizzy? I've never been able to tell, because there is actually, like, some almost reference in some of the levels that, that show, like, possible inebriation, but I kind of feel like that is not likely given the rating. I'm pretty sure it's only an E on here. Happy Man Riley, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you this fine evening? They'd have to have given it a stronger rating if it was inebriation, so... We're going with the idea that it's just dizzy, although the mechanic behind it just does not make a lot of sense. I have no idea what it is that they're actually throwing. Oh, damn it. Shit. Okay, here we go. Up. Not the desired effect, but it worked. Now I just gotta figure out how to squeeze our way through here. Hey, J-Lark, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing this evening? Yeah, I've seen that, J-Lark, you've been live quite a bit lately. I'm sorry I haven't had the opportunity to drop in. Hope your streams have been going well. I thought he just, like, shaved puppies and juggled plungers and whatever the heck else he does in WarioWare. We've actually been discussing WarioWare. I've never played a WarioWare game. My experience playing Wario games has pretty much strictly been Wario Land. But I mean, to be fair, the Wario Land games are also sometimes a little unhinged, so that is not a strict WarioWare thing. Getting back into it after an extended break. Sometimes it's good to have the break. How'd your convention out in Wyoming go? Gotta find the chef this time. I didn't see where it was. Was it this one? It's not that one. Gonna have to play it again, damn it. Pirate Duck. They all had specific names back in the day. And I don't remember what any of them are. It's back in my day, when you got a game, it came with a little booklet that told you all the things about that game. It's not really a thing anymore. Oop. Guess we got everything we need here. Did you learn a new thing tonight? No. I have not. There has been no learning things tonight. Surprisingly good. Something about being a smaller convention made it feel more personal. That is actually very much the experience that we used to have with Anime Bonsai. RIP Anime Bonsai. Yeah, sometimes the small conventions, they're some of the best ones. Tight-knit communities and all that. Can't decide if it's a 9 or if it's an 8. Again, it's a 9. I ain't learned nothing. We learned absolutely nothing. 'Tis a tragedy. Story 3. Get in the teacup. Here's that beautiful track that Scorns shared the other day. You're returning to nothingness. Ow. It's a bop. It's one of those peak nostalgia types, for sure. Now, I think I had heard that you ran your own panel for the convention as well? Like a writing panel? Presentation about tips for examining your story writing. That actually sounds really quite awesome. Literally, these guys' only deal is the fact that they don't like noise. Character, motivations, story structure, and the like. That is awesome. Seagulls! Stop it now! What is everybody's weekend plans? I know for JLark it is quite likely that you'll be tuning into the conference. Are you doing anything else on top of that? I think my plan tomorrow is to see just how much Final Fantasy VII Rebirth I can play. Or not Rebirth, Remake. I'm on the crazy crusade to get 100% completion, which means I need to run hard mode. Oh dear. Get... Taking my coins away. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore. When the jaws bite your thigh and you bleed out and die, that's amore. Celebrating my grandmother's birthday this weekend. Woohoo! Running more Resident Evil content. Why aren't you streaming the Resident Evil playthroughs? I would love to actually be able to dial in and watch. Probably working on some art between conference sessions. Picking up wife from the airport. I wasn't aware that I might not have been paying very close attention in the chat or for the family chat this week. It's been a rough go for us this last week, so I'm not entirely sure. But where did your wife go? And you'll probably tell me, and then I'll go, oh, that's right. No. To DL. I'm drawing a blank on the abbreviation DL. I know who Aunt L is, but oh, there was a concert, I see. Oh, Disneyland. A friggin' brain. I'm done. No more brain. I'm gonna take it out right here on stream for everybody to see. Because I am done. Disneyland! Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad she was able to get in a quick Disney trip as well. I suppose that the treasures are starting to look a little bit more like treasure, finally. That one almost got me. The sequel to Pizza Pie. Thank you for clipping. That one's gonna make a good one. I can already tell you that one's probably going in the clip reel too. Scorns, I don't know if you were here for this, but Twitch has officially recognized you as my top clipper. It's true. This is a 2. I just praised the internet Bowser clip. Oh, seriously, that Bowser clip. It's so funny because you can see it on my face that I'd already accepted that I was going to lose. And I have no idea how that collision did not take place. Story 4. Drop the anchor. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be fat! I said I don't want to be fat. Okay, now I want to be fat. Screenshot doesn't lie. That it does not. You know, he actually gets some great air for getting to be so heavy. The disbelief and unpredictability that clip had was off the chain. That's honestly what makes the best of clips, when it's things that are not planned that were just like spectacular. Okay, we start landing into the realm of things that we can open with carefully throwing bad guys. Came Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey! I'm a little surprised that we're nobody's been concerned about the fact that Wario blows up immensely after just one slice of cake. That seems like a very severe problem. Or maybe the cake is just made of something really, really dense. Cake is supposed to be alive. I mean, apparently it is, because, like, it weighs more than a brick. Oh! Guys, we found an alternate ending. I forgot that we could do that in this. Well, that's the thing about this game, is that it actually does have several alternate endings. It's just a matter of knowing where to look for them. The question is, do we go for the alternate endings, or should we just proceed down the main line? I kind of feel like we should just proceed down the main line. Cake said it was fat-free! This is not what we thought Gladys meant when we were informed that the cake is a lie. So, logically, if she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood. And therefore... A witch! A witch! Whoops. Clunk. I've not been able to find where... Well, that's just rude. I'm kind of thinking that Wario weighs a bit more than a duck here. There we go. Found the exit. Okay, perfect. Won't lie, the cake sounds incredibly promising. At some point, I would actually really love to get around to playing Portal on stream. I don't know that I've ever actually done that. No, actually, as a matter of fact, I have never streamed Portal. Which is actually kind of taking me a little bit by surprise. Alright, I think this is the minigame. We found it! Get him! Appreciate the hydrate. Thank you, Scorns. It's Nugget, you threw off the Emperor's New Groove, Saurus! Could be a 5, could be a 4. Could be something else, too, couldn't it? Could be a 9. It's 5. Give me food, give me fries, give me salad on the side. Ooh, yeah. Alright,
'Cause
Yeah! Defeat Bobo! We gotta find Bobo. Who's Bobo? Oh dear. Houston, we have a problem. My controller is dead. Give me a second, guys. No! I know I have a cable somewhere around here that works for this thing. Bear with me. Redeems Amiibo. We help! It is such a phenomenal help, too. That's not it, is it? Dang! Hey, Iron Spud, how's it going? You arrived just in time for me to, have a controller die and me not have a cable for it. Now we get to play the wonderful game of Where Did I Keep It? Quick, throw Exodia! Exodia's forbidden. Silosis spotted, yes. Wearing my Silosis t-shirt today. Honestly, Silosis is gotta be one of the best 40-minute sets I've ever seen in my life. They were phenomenal. Man, really, have no idea what happened to that cable. Cause I keep one down here in case this controller goes dead. Iron, how you doing? How was your week since the show? I know you mentioned that you'd messed up a shoulder. Wario has pointed ears. Is he Hylian or Kokiri? Well, you see, he's not either because he's not from the Zelda universe. He's from the Mario universe. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna try and find a cable. All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with while I find a controller and or a cable for the controller, as well as trying to figure out what was going on with the audio. That's the wonderful thing about streaming, is that it's never as straightforward as it ought to be. Won't be interacting as much, that's just fine. We love our lurkers all the same here. Oh, good. Okay, that's the boss room. Oh, yeah, we don't have anything that's an exclamation love. Claire Redfield, huh? Know what track to go to music tomorrow? Yeah, right? Lately I've been kind of intrigued in trying to find things that would appeal to our good friend Charlie, since she's super into composing. Trying to find all the best soundtracks for things. Whoops. You're too big to throw. Went all ham in the channel the past 2 days, for sure. Sometimes you just gotta. There it is. Okay, we gotta get blowtorch guy. There we go. Eventually, it's gonna like symphonics and deathcore. Hopefully. Well, I thought it was interesting because we were talking in the composers and musicians corner about a song concept that I was hearing that I wanted to consult about MIDI instrumentation for, since that's her specialty. And I had meant to try and collaborate, but she ended up finding an idea inside of my idea that she wanted to run with, which it was honestly fine. Like, I was completely fine with that. I just thought it was interesting that she got inspired by something that I had put together myself, and it ended up being something entirely different. Get him, Sarge! Woo! Got him! Could be a 1 or a 7. Need 1 on top to be able to tell for sure. It's a 1. Already cleared off the entire first row. So what are we all thinking about Wario Land 2? Is this one that, if I don't finish... Well, I'm going to finish a story of this tonight, but if we don't complete this tonight, or seeing as we're probably not going to complete this tonight, is this something you guys want to continue seeing, or would you rather I move on to the next game? Because I am actually content to finish this one all the way through. Ooh, map. Chapter 3, Maze Woods. Story 1, get to Maze Woods. Ah, that is super sweet of you, Rar. It's nice to get some folks together and just to be able to hang out. Lately, it's been difficult to find time to spend with friends. really in any capacity. There's just so many things that are going on for so many different people, and it is difficult sometimes to find the time. And I got like a serious line of folks that were kind of wanting to spend time with me, wanted to go to dinner with Kyo and I, and I still need to work my way down that list of people and hang out with people. Okay, watch for the discolored ones. You're talking about me. You are one of those individuals. I actually bumped you up in priority the last time just so that we could hang out, and I haven't really been able to get to anybody else since then either. So it's been a minute. Definitely doing the best that we can, though. Poor Owl waking up to a home invasion to some dude robbing his life savings. God, when you put it that way, yeah. Hey, Wario was never meant to be anybody's hero, okay? Ow. Food was delicious. Had fun. Glad we got to bring the kids as well. It was a good time. I was glad that I'd be able to hang out and meet Ruby in person as well. It was awesome. That's already been like half the year ago, I think, right? Whoops. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself playing this. I'm just like, start plowing the enemies, just not paying much attention and realize, oh hey, yeah, actually, I needed one to take out the other one, and oh my gosh. Yeah, Need, at some point we're going to get together and we're going to do that Weller's experience as well. I would like to. Whoa. Freaking hell. Need to make some kind of arrangement to hang out with Iron that isn't at a concert. Yeah, it was funny happening upon that Weller's location too, because Kyo and I were headed to a wedding for her friend, and I parked the car and went, "Hey, now wait a minute, it's right there." I know that you'd already told me like where it was at. I just never got around to actually figuring it out. But yeah, as soon as I was like, "Oh hey, yeah, there it is." Alright, we gotta find the treasure spot. Treasure game, where is it at? This is one of those levels that absolutely drove me nuts as a kid. Level design on this one, the owl, I was never super coordinated with that owl. Trying to steer it around and stuff. think it's up here. Yeah, it's right at the beginning. We got a plant! It better grow some magic beans. I'm gonna be highly disappointed if it doesn't. In this game, the fish for Warios. With coins. Using coins. Alright, time to rob the life savings again. Damn it. Or I'm gonna get robbed of my life savings. Yeah, I'm still kind of curious as to how it is that Wario Land 3 has been accepted onto the Nintendo Switch Online, but this one hasn't. Maybe they're gonna fix that one day, but I feel like this one was every bit as good as Wario Land 3 was. Alright, here we go. Could be a 9, an 8, or a 5. It's not an 8. It's a 6. Defeat the giant spearman. It's funny because some of the names on these levels are not really ringing any bells for me. Oh, come on. There we go. And then when we get into them, I go, oh yeah, that. Y'all be doing a good job of making sure I stay hydrated tonight. Alright, appreciate the hydrate. Thank you very much. What are we drinking tonight? Water. I do have a A&W root beer here with me as well, but that's about it. Ooh, fancy? Yeah, I'm super fancy. No Mountain Dew? Gasp! I had one of those earlier. Doing coke all night so far. the Drake. I'm glad you specified for us, Rar, because we were all very concerned. We may need to intervene. Divine intervention for you and everybody. It's interesting, looking back at this title, I've more recently played through Wario Land 3 to completion, and having a recollection here that this turtle actually made its way into the sequel for this as well. It's interesting how many things made it over from 2 to 3, when I would say that everything from 3, nothing from 3 made its way into 4. Oh, that was close. And we lost it. We lost it all! We got greedy. The firefoxes. Alright, this is the part where you light me on fire. Light me up. Found the minigame. Here we go. Got a bow and arrow. That's a pretty solid treasure, I suppose, for this adventure. It's kind of a shame that the treasures themselves don't actually have any kind of like function. They're just treasures. Oh yeah. Now I remember. It's 2. I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's 2. Gave us just the right piece, which means that we get to sit on a nice stockpile of coins for a good minute. It was nice not having to burn through so many coins that time. Story 3. Through the Thorny Maze. Oh no, not this one. Anybody who's played this level probably remembers this one. This is one of those ones that makes any fan of this game just kind of die a little inside. Stop that. It does certainly help when you've got good dexterity, like an adult should. Because I have recollections of just that first part taking me, like, a good solid 20 to 30 minutes as a kid. I think that's where we needed to be, but that's not where I want to go right this minute. Yeah, we gotta make sure we get all them coins. Let's see. Okay. Need to try and get that center one right there. There we go. Alright, looking for the baker again. Baker? I barely know her. Nope, not that one. Damn. Gonna have to try that again. Gets a golden apple. Coming away from this level with hardly any coins left, too. And they're giving us an opportunity to make up for it, though. As long as we play it smart. Dang. Oh, goodness me. Alright, if there's ever a place to clip, this is probably gonna be it. Oh, hey. What is this? It's a first try? That's never happened before. We made it! Three! Pick number 3, my lord! Story 4. Escape from Maze Woods. What? Okay. This is the part where we get to swell up. So, Scorns, what would you say is your favorite bizarre mechanic of this game? I've always been partial to the Slinky Wario. Though getting crushed is also pretty phenomenal. Ow. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Needing to check on something real fast, so. Alright, here we go again. Here I go again on my own. One more time. White Snake said going down the only road I ever known. Alright, what do we got here? Any more coins in there? There we go. Whoa! Get that. There we go. Wario's an Oompa Loompa. There is a lot of creativity that went into this one for sure. I think it actually used to drive my sister nuts how much I liked this game. Since Wario is such an interesting character. Oh yeah, finding the good coins. Finding all the good coins. Yeah, no joke. We've just about encountered all of these enemies. I think these are all kind of standard enemies for this game. Come on. So there was one other door over here, too. I just want to double check that one as well. Wonder if this is another one of those levels that has a alternate ending to it. Kind of looking like it. No, it just leads down to some good coinage. Oh, damn it. Alright, we effectively have now over 1,000 coins at our disposal for these, so doing pretty good. Come on, give me one of those ends. Not that one. 3. Once again, it is 3. Story 5. Defeat the giant bee. Who indeed? Who needs Dark Souls? I think that's actually one of the things that makes this such a wonderful game for younger players, is the fact that there's not a player death, and therefore you just kind of keep trying. It's not really something that I've ever really put a lot of thought into, but something about this game that I find myself often wondering how I got to be as proficient in gaming so young as I did, and not realizing at the time that a lot of it probably had to do with the fact that the games that I was playing were not particularly consequential if you died. Or in the case of Wario, you just can't. He did a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Actually, it's almost a shame that we've previously already done Star Fox Adventure, because that would be another wonderful contender to throw into the Nostalgia Pack. But, alas, there just isn't time to revisit that one. Star Fox 64! What the hell? Oh. Yeah, probably not gonna give a rerun to Star Fox 64 either. You didn't like Assault? That's not too surprising. Not very many people did. Ooh, banana. Was there more? Is there another down from here? There's another down! There's a further down! Alright, time to take the boss. All this money, Sarge can take us all to Disney. I would if I could. Woo! Oh no! Ugh. Adventures I absolutely enjoyed. It was made by Rare, of all the companies. It changed different things. It made Star Fox 64 incredibly special. Adventures just felt like very Zelda-oriented in the sense from the detailed worlds, gameplay, and music to me was cream of the crop. Well, and it's like we discussed at the time. I guess that was now 3 years ago that we played that. Oh my gosh, where's the time go? We discussed at that time about how originally Star Fox Adventure was not originally going to be a Star Fox game. It was just an N64 title that was known as Dinosaur Planet. That the development for it turned it into a Star Fox game because there was a need for it in the for a Star Fox entry IP. No! Blasted stingers in the way. Yeah, it feels weird to review information that doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Because to me, I'm still thinking that we played Star Fox Adventures like, I don't know, only a few months ago. And I think about it, I'm like, nope, that was a lot more than just a few months ago. Gonna have to try and be a little bit more patient, I suppose. There we go. Woo! There we go. It's another boss down. It's a 3. There we go. Yay! I was glad we didn't have to spend too much time on that, because that was getting to be kind of old. As you guys can see, this one is actually a fairly longer title than the Super Mario Land 2 we played a few weeks ago. Station. Chapter 4, In Town. Story 1, Stop That Train. It's maple syrup. I'm pretty sure that the staff roll uses something like this one. Microtransactions have been banned. We won't need them for this. We don't need no stinking microtransactions. We don't need no time savers. We'll do it all ourselves. Ouch. Let's get up on top of the train now. Woo! Pointed ears, no Kikiri or Hylian. Now we got a lady that looks like a Gerudo lady. You sure this isn't Hyrule, Sarge? Pretty sure. She does kind of look Gerudo, though, doesn't she? Damn it. Up. Maybe Wario tried to make an evil wish on the Triforce. He was sent to another sacred realm, the Mushroom Kingdom. That is a fairly solid fan theory. Looks like it's the end of the line for the train. Whoops. Hey! Take a break! Got the hydrate again. Wow, you're keeping me good and hydrated today. We found an ocarina, guys! We found an ocarina! Wario's got pointy ears, we found a Gerudo, and now we found an ocarina. I'm quickly losing ground to stand on here. It's a blue potato now, too. You are right. Okay, it's automatically either a 1 or a 7. a 4? It's a 4. Man, I'm good. Wario Land 2 confirmed OOT prequel? Rar, I'm going to need you to write up the thesis for that one, please. Story 2, up on the rooftop. Click, click, click. Okay, question though. Are these guys throwing alcohol bottles? Because it kind of looks to me like they're throwing alcohol bottles. But Nintendo can't do that without having a T rating. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the rules were back in the 90s. What were the rules in the 90s? Who knows? Did we even have rules in the 90s? Because now that I think about it, Ocarina of Time barely had rules either. They're like, your game is rated E because Ganondorf vomits blood. Or you're rated T because Ganondorf vomits blood. And they're like, is that the only thing? Yeah, that's the only thing. Okay, we can change that. Completely disregard everything to do with the Shadow Temple and the bottom of the well. Because, yeah. Thanks for clipping, Scorns. Truly a link to his past. Now, y'all thought I was good at Mario because I play a lot of Mario games. The reality is I'm good at Mario because I actually played a lot of Wario. Platforming for days! Step 1, Wario goes to the Temple of Time with a Gerudo lady to make a wish on the Triforce. Because he's evil, he's transported to the Sacred Realm, the Mushroom Kingdom. Because he hasn't destroyed it yet, it's still all colorful and happy. Step 2, Wario obtains Ocarina of Time to gain power. I got nothing after that. Well, it's a start. Work in progress. I'm sure we'll get there. You just have to believe in your strengths. Believe. Turn around, you punk. Found Princess Peach's Hyrule Temple. Became the land of all Warios. Because, yeah, all the evidence is there, right? Just wait until Moon hears our argument here. She's gonna love it. Step 4, Sarge platforming since he was teeny tiny baby. It's true. Not the Nintendo cameo here. Also, Nintendo being cheeky about hiding this in here. Just wake her up in the morning with Sora! Sora, did you know Ocarina of Time has a secret prequel? She's gonna think you are off your hinges. It's beautiful. I need you to do just that for me. Bing! I didn't see where it was. Nope. It's a normal day for her, thinking I'm off my rocker. We win! No, wasn't that one. Yes, it was that one. There we go. I was worried there for a second. I'm like, ugh! We got a CD, guys! What does the CD do? I don't know, but we got a CD! CD-ROM! Now we can hack. We can ROM hack. Zero? The answer was 0. Boop. Story 3, Down in the Cellar. Play Ocarina of Time using 360 kilobits per second. This is one of those levels I couldn't ever decide if I liked it or if I was annoyed by it. Damn it. Woo! Get them 100 coins. For Harmony Punches making Donkey Kong look even stronger. Cake! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sixth floor. Oh dear. Another hydrate and loosen up. Thank you so much. I'll get on that here in just a second. Must be Taco Bell cake. It's something. Wario out here to bring us the hut. Pizza Hut. Oh. That was a good stretch. That felt good. Stop. Happy anniversary to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Solid title, solid gameplay, amazing game, quite honestly. Maybe not the easiest game to play, but it is still absolutely worth everybody's time. Can't get up there. Ooh. Finally! 'Twas my destiny to be turned into a slinky. And get out of the way. Everybody's got a slinky. Get out of the way, dude. Go, Slinky! Whoa! That wasn't nice. That's not very nice. Ow. That was a shocking experience. Ugh. There we go. Well, that was a perfect shot. Alright, Wario, you fat ass. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Wow, this is backtracking. I want to backtrack. I want to go forwards. I think. Bedtime for Rar. Good night, Rar. Thank you so much for dropping in this evening and for hanging out with us. Really appreciate you being here. I hope that you have a fantastic evening and an even better weekend. We will chat you later. Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner. We found it! I'm bringing nuggies for tomorrow's sessions. I like this one. This one's actually very easy to spot out of the group. This is probably the easiest one to find. We got a yo-yo. Buzz, I was a yo-yo. Was. Ow, you butt munch. Toy Story 1 through 3, goated. Fact. I don't think any of us were emotionally prepared for the impact that 3 had. I know I wasn't. Nope. That goes back up. What's in here? Okay, I do actually need you to light my butt on fire. But I don't know how to use my head! Got it. Got him. Going down. Seriously, what do they put in that cake? Ouch. The exit's got to be around here somewhere. I can hear it! We made it! It's a 5. Just keep on raking up that money. I think we're almost at the end of this chapter. Escape from the factory, and then we have one more after this one. I love how they let us see the exit right from the get-go here. Like, yep, this is where you need to get to. Have fun figuring out how to get to it. Breath! How's it going? I'm pretty sure I played Wario Land 1. I've never played Wario Land 1. I'm so happy that you could be here. I'm sorry I can't really afford to spend the time with you during your stream windows, but I was happy to at least stop in for a second and say hello to you this morning. Eons ago, yes. Game Boy era, represent. I don't know, I kind of almost want to find some of the originals for these games that I've played a few of these old Game Boy games, but I've always only ever played the sequels for them, and never the original installments. And part of me almost wants to go in and experience those. The break that never failed me. It never failed anybody, really. I think it's wild that there is actually a Game Boy in a museum that has survived a bomb blast. I don't know where they keep it, but yeah, physical evidence of having been through some pretty intense heat and still works. It's almost like the Nokia of handhelds. Yeah, my first Game Boy was a Game Boy Pocket. And I played this... Yeah, I played this game a very long time ago. So I don't know if you're in on the happenings of what I'm doing with my streaming lately, but I'm currently working on what I'm calling the Nostalgia Pack. Essentially working my way through a series of mini games that I used to play when I was a kid. There are a great many of them for me to go through. Wario Land II is one that definitely goes back to a time probably before I could even read. Hey, at least we found the place to play the game. Speaking of 5, I just saw a new Spider-Man confirmed a movie with Tom Holland in 2026. But I want to know, I actually did share about that one recently. I want to know if Spider-Man 4 would be confirmed after the rumors and speculation surrounding Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst reprising MJ. I know that there's been a lot of push for that for a long time. I don't know how much I have faith that it's actually going to happen. It's nice to have hopes and dreams, right? I've considered doing something similar. Did you like this years ago with the Sega Master System? Oh shit, I didn't see where it was. It wasn't this one, was it? Nope. I hate it when I don't quite get it. SMS2 and Game Boy. I didn't see where it is. I've also got a cat trying to climb on me. Solid guess. Alright, get up here. Get up here, you dope. Come on. Come on. Did mommy go to bed? Just like that. Cool, a cat cameo. He's just gonna sit on my lap. Not exactly the brightest animal, but, you know. He's just gonna knock everything off my desk with his tail. It's more like a dog than he is a cat, really. Ow, claws in my leg. You dummy. Whatever meat goes in Taco Bell has been banned. It's probably not a significant loss if we're being completely honest. Kovu, can you please not? We're booping the Ruffles sour cream, huh? I mean, fair if we're being honest. I feel like I'm missing something here. Ow, with your claws. Get them out of my leg, dude. Cat wants to be perfect. Yeah, he's good at being a little bit of a nuisance sometimes. Well, we do love him though. He is a good animal. He's just a bit of a dope sometimes. So, Kreth, how did your archipelago go? I think I saw that you had like 5 games that are shuffled in there. It's kind of insane. My brain is starting to fry on me a little bit here. Although, I do believe we are on the last level of this chapter, and then we've got one more chapter of 5. Push it through! Push it through! Yeah, one of the unfortunate things is that the older I get, the harder it is to just keep pushing, because I get up at 5:30 each morning to get ready for work, so brain drain is definitely a thing. Like, I've been awake since I stopped by in Kreth's stream. That was actually the first thing I did this morning, was stopped in Kreth's stream. Been up since. So, gives Kreth an idea of how long I've been up. Ding. There we go. Just Just need some Drone Corpse Aviator energy. Absolutely. If I could just get on whatever the drummer for Archspire is on, that would be lovely. Secret exit. I don't want the secret exit. I want the regular exit that will take us to the regular end of the game. Although I'm beginning to wonder if it's going to be worth it to continue collecting treasure. If I'm not sold on the idea that I'm going to come back to finish this next week. Looks like we have to get our butt kicked by the boss first before we can... No. No, we don't. How do we get down from here? Grand Blast. Well, that's fine. It's Bugs Bunny! Missed a treasure, but you know, at this point I'm like, yeah, let's just push it. Or let's just push to the end boss. Got 5 more levels. Not enough attention span. I've had it. It's 3. Pick number 3, my lord. Push it real good. Here we go. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da. Alright, we followed this witch all the way back to her place. She does make for a very phenomenal final boss, though. Final chapter, Syrup Castle. Story 1, get to the castle. It's perfection if I'm transparent. It is a pretty solid root beer choice. I go back and forth on trying to decide if I prefer A&W or Barks. But hands down, A&W is the superior mode for root beer floats. That is indisputable. It's just the fact. Understanding the assignment here. Better than cream soda? I think for the most part I tend to prefer prefer root beer over cream soda. Love how I said we're gonna skip extras, and here I am trying to do extras still. Go away, bot, I shall cast my fire and flames. After which we shall carry on. Come on, mouse. You can do it. I believe in you. I have faith. What I want to know is who's actually falling for those. I feel like you should have your streaming license revoked if you fall for a bot like that. If only Dragon Force didn't suck now. This is coming from a longtime fan of the ZP era. Same. Humongous same. Gall. Yeah, the day that ZP left, Dragon Force died, for sure. Hands down. Like, that's an indisputable fact. As much as it pains me to say so. Bye, cheap viewers now. Has been banned. You know what? Don't even rest in peace. Just get the flip out of my stream. I don't want your kind here. Or your unkind. I did a thing! Damn it. You listened to all of Inhuman Rampage? Nice. That's definitely a good one. Valley of the Damned, though. And you're gonna have me going back here in a minute. Add it to my listen list for next week. Having a guess here. Yep, there it is. Cool! Also, new Mental Cruelty. I know I shared it in the server. It's pretty sick. Cool, now we got 2,000 coins. Just getting all the coins. Not sure if it's a 9 or a 5. Nine! 95. 59. Be on your D&D playlist, perhaps? No. The thing about things that land on the D&D playlist is that they can't have any kind of lyrics. I have to be careful about how I select things because lyrics during encounters is very distracting for my players, especially my sister. My sister has a very challenging time with trying to think at the same time as having any kind of like lyrical input. So as a rule of thumb, I typically don't add anything to the D&D playlists if it has any kind of lyrics about it. Jump, Wario! Jump! Like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your life actually does depend on it. Oh, I completely forgot about this mechanic in this game. Woo! Need to be able to jump up there. Yeah, I forgot about Small Wario. How are we gonna get across here? There we go. Just need to be patient. It's got some crazy jump, though. This is the way forward, though. Didn't finish exploring before coming this direction, though. Doesn't seem to matter. Well, Wario got them moves like Mick Jagger. Almost there. Ow. Really is kind of phenomenal how many things there are to this game. Dang it. Sure, you've heard of RetroArch, I presume. It's an emulator. I've gotten acquainted in being familiar with the application. Can fully add custom achievements for retro games. My computer next weekend or so. I'm gonna test my determination to see how good I can get. Yep, I'm actually using RetroArch right now. It's a pretty neat little emulator. The problem that I have with RetroArch is that it seems to do a very good job of being kind of a jack of all trades and master of none emulator. It struggles at times. I do like it for its versatility. And for the most part, it's worked pretty great for me. But there are some times where I'm just like, you know what? This is not really the best emulator I could be using. Let's get out of here. Four stars. That's a 5. Five. Finally, I won a prize. Defeat 4 ducks. Defeat 4 ducks. Save. Thankfully, I don't have to. Ooh, zombies. We got ghosties that turn us into zombies. Forgotten about the zombie Wario. How could you? How could you forget zombie Wario? Especially where zombies are like your thing. That's 1. Objectively true. Gotta go down to 4 now, do we? 4. He's gonna lose all the coins. For some reason, those are not particularly easy to bounce on. Nope. Moving right along. Grab the mighty duck. Use an ice cube to get the duck. Throw the duck at the wall. So that's 1 and 4. I have a sneaking suspicion that the treasure is all the way the other direction. We got there. Please let this be an easy one. Nope. Oh my gosh. It's one of those ones I saw it in the corner of my eye. Well, I guess we're not getting the treasure this time, guys. It's fine, we'll leave it behind. Final countdown is already at our fingertips. This is true. Damn it. Alright, one more duck to go. Alrighty. That's all of them. That's all, folks. All right. Now we just have 2 more story segments. So, story 4, find the hidden door. Yeah, I'm about ready to just start making a beeline. This track. Let's see what's up here first. Nah. I got it. I didn't think I was gonna, but we got it. Come to think of it, as a child, I'm pretty sure that at some point I'd actually even maxed out the total number of coins you can carry. I was hardcore about this game. I loved it so much. There's some interesting hidden challenges for dedicated players, too. It's almost like, I don't know, this is really one of those games that, like, rewards people for being thorough, I guess. It just keeps going. There we go. Well, there we go. Found it! Missed the treasure in that one, too. That's okay. It's like I said, at this point, I just kind of want to push for that ending. All right, final story, the final battle. Jeez, guys. You need Stan to be just a little bit nicer. It's the final countdown. Da 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 da. Ba da da da. That's right, everything in this level is just kind of obnoxious. Man, I kind of forgot how obnoxious this last level is. It's a doozy. Many people don't discuss much about Wario Land 2 is its audio. For a time that this was released, Wario Land 2 audio tones and usage of samples often contain memorable effects like seagulls and sounds of Wario interacting with water. However, the audio, while sometimes sounding clunky due to the Game Boy Color's limitations, is considered part of the series' charm, in which this game is another reason fans of Wario cited this as one of the best Game Boy Color games on the system. It makes sense how this ended up being one of the magical games in my collection as a kid. And that's the funny thing is that I don't even know why I got this one. Like, what inspired my mom to think that this was something that was going to sit well with me? Because I honestly have no idea. Couldn't tell you. We got a crown! Alrighty, let's go finish this. I begged a neighbor once to get Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 was super good. Alrighty. Kaboom! Oh, right. Ah! Damn it. Alright, here we go. No! Alright, try this again. Gotcha. Ah! There we go! Your maple syrup from Canada sucks, little one. Ta-da! Let me play the minigame before we do anything else. Oh, actually, just hitting the buttons. Just hitting the buttons. Don't mind me. I'm tired, I'm done. No! It's fine. Always a long play for the VOD. Yeah, my fingers just got a little happy is all. I'm like, woohoo, we're done! Wario Land 2. This theme right here is probably one of the most influential credit staff roles ever in my life. And I can't even begin to describe how many times I finished this game just to listen to this damn song. 8.5 out of 10. I'm giving this one a freaking 9, Scorns. Give it a freaking 9. Maybe even a 9.5. Because this was it for me as a kid, you know? This, Zelda, and a handful of other things. At the time that I was getting acquainted with this game, before Wario Land 3 released, this game meant so much to me. And I'd have probably gone berserk if anything had happened to my game cart. Because if I couldn't play Zelda, I was playing Wario Land 2 on my little Game Boy Pocket or Game Boy Color. And that's that. That's a fact. I would say that this is probably, like, foundational to where my love for OSTs and my sense of nostalgia for old-style video games really comes from. This particular theme right here, so... That's right, I gotta update my links. Yep. So, I'm trying to decide if next session, I won't say next week, because I really don't know. I don't know if I've got the time for it. If I want to continue working on Wario Land 2, and going for a full playthrough, that will take some time out of doing the nostalgia playthrough, or, you know, the nostalgia pack. But the fact of the matter is that there's actually still so much to do in Wario Land 2. As you guys had noticed from the map that we were producing at the end of each level, this is only like half of this game. There is hidden levels, hidden exits for some of the levels that actually channel out into separate segments of the game, stemming from literally multiple places in the game. And it really only gets more interesting the more you play it. 5 separate endings, that's right. Battling Syrup in her castle really is kind of the beginning in this game. Because after this, you have to chase down alternate timelines. And it's like the first one that you can incur is actually to just not wake up when the alarm goes off and stay asleep, which slips Wario into a dream dream ending instead. So basically chasing a nightmare within the castle instead of ever actually leaving. So his entire journey becomes something entirely different. This is the part where it tells you just how little you've actually done. 50%. Treasure, 44%, and picture panels, 48%. So as you can see, yeah, several different ways that this can go. And really just kind of crazy that we managed to make it through just that far in 4 hours. You know, and that's the thing about Game Boy games, is that they weren't really designed to be particularly long, but 4 hours for half of the game from somebody who's experienced this and is pretty proficient, you know, that makes a difference. But yeah, in any case, I really thank everybody who's hung out with me this evening. This has been a great time. I will mull over whether or not we're gonna continue playing on this, or if we'll just move on to something else. I'd like to showcase Kirby Block Ball as well, and get a start into some other things. So I'm going to snooze the ad break that was coming up, so don't worry about it. Let's not let the controller die next time. I know, right? That's the idea. I would love to make sure that we don't have that happen again. Okay, let's see what we've got. Who is live right now? I haven't got anybody live that I can give a raid to at this time. So, I'll part with my words. Yeah, thanks again to everybody who dropped in tonight. We had a pretty decent turnout of friends this evening. Huge thank yous go to Scorns, Rar, Keo, Iron, Neat, Kreth, and Alan Givens also dropped in this evening. Appreciate all of you. We also had one person who dropped in to say hello but didn't stay. I'm afraid I'm not I don't remember the name. It was like Happy Mr. Riley, I think. If you stayed to the end, it was great to get to see you for at least a second. Hope in the future that you'll provide us a better opportunity to get to know each other. And special thanks to the lurkers, really, for just coming and hanging out and watching, because lurkers, they kind of are the backbone of Twitch. So I will try to be getting some stuff loaded up to the YouTube. I'm having some difficulties with my computer. My computer storage space is starting to run out, and it's preventing me from being able to complete a export for video, but I'm trying to figure that out right now. And just trying to get everything posted to YouTube so that it's all current. So in any case, guys, yeah, thank you again. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so that's it for session 3, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Until then, stay safe, stay awesome. I'll chat with you guys through the Discord server. Have a good night.